You're muted on that scene. That's
Gotcha.
broadcasting.
Okay.
You're live now.
Now we're live.
Gotcha. Okay.
I gotta mute.
Yeah, let me.
All right, and I will turn on push to
Good.
talk.
We're still 4 minutes early.
Yeah. I don't think it's really a problem with us coming on here and talking for a little bit because I don't think anyone just starts right away. But
Right.
I
Right.
don't know. Because usually they come on, they do all their sound checks and stuff while they're doing this.
Cool. I'm happy to do that too.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And since we're only doing one episode tonight, we're not in a rush.
Yay.
It's not going to be a 3-hour episode.
Yay.
It took me a long time to edit that thing. It went from 3 hours and 40 minutes from beginning to end. Not the whole thing that the bots recorded, but from the beginning of when I said Happy Friday to the last goodbye, or to the goodbye. It was 3 hours and 40 minutes.
Wow.
And it got edited down to 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Okay.
Wow.
And it was still pretty much one fight too, which is like I told you.
Right.
If we had a shorter episode, that would have been 2 episodes.
Right. Exactly. So it got down to 2 hours and 40 minutes. It just took me a little bit of time to, it takes longer obviously to do a 3 hour and 40 minute episode than it does me to edit a 1 hour and 40 minute episode.
But that's ready to go out tomorrow?
No, the Pathfinder one goes out tomorrow.
That's what I'm saying. That's what we're talking
If
about.
it doesn't, we're in trouble because the Pathfinder one is the only one that's done, and it's on there to go out tomorrow.
Yes, according to schedule, Pathfinder
Right.
episode 3 is tomorrow. Okay.
Right. So, I mean, we can talk about this. I mean, we're on, us are on here. It doesn't matter. So now this will be our 3rd episode ahead.
Right.
Yay.
46 comes out on July 1st, and we're recording 48 right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we're
I
in
pretty
good
much have one episode a week for a while.
and we don't have any anytime soon that people are not going to be here, right?
Until
August.
the end of July.
Yeah, the end of July is me.
Yeah, and then the beginning of August is Mark.
Yeah.
Record. Oh yeah. Oh, we're in great shape.
Yeah.
And when's the next time we're doing the Pathfinder?
I have us doing Pathfinder in 2 weeks for episode 4 and 2 weeks.
Okay, I'll remember how to play by then.
Yeah, that's why I figured. Let's get it. Since we only did one, we can do it sooner than later.
Right. That always helps. So why can I not see everybody on the Twitch stream?
What do you mean?
Well, maybe it's underneath this. What is going on here? Sorry, I can only see like the top half of it. Oh, there we go.
Scroll your window.
Yeah. I just had to. It was kind of behind something, but then when I went, it was on the channel. But when I clicked on the channel again, then it came on where I could see everything. All right. Shoot, we're not even time yet, are we?
We're 1 minute.
One minute.
I mean,
No one's
So,
gonna care.
I didn't send it to you because we were waiting so long for to figure out who was doing it. I already had it
Good
written
question.
up, but I'm not. Yeah, there's no reason for me to send it to you. Is your character more of a leader or a follower, and why? Leader or follower, and why? Sound good?
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
I gotta think. Actually, I have to think about that.
Oh no, You go-
Really?
you're going first then.
No.
Never give him anything he can attack.
Manipulate.
He's just like, "Oh!"
Here we go. Here we go.
Are we ready?
Wow, you guys ready to start?
Chris, you ready?
Start.
I'm good to go.
Okay.
The sooner we start. Sorry.
All I heard was
Sooner you cut out. Yeah,
Yeah.
It was me. That was me, probably peeking and screaming. The sooner we
Okay.
start, the sooner we finish.
Exactly.
Yes, that was definitely you peaking then.
Okay. All right. Well, it's 6:01. If we're going to start now, then we're talking 7:30, 7:35, something like that. We'll start thinking about bringing it to a close.
Okie doke.
Sounds good.
All right. Okay. Well, shoot. Let's do this. We're going to have a short recap. We have a short question. Man, we're going to. Okay. Okay. Cool. And I have a general idea what I think possibly is going to go on.
Can't wait to wreck it.
That's always handy.
Exactly.
You heard him,
Can't
boys.
wait to wreck it.
You
Well-
heard him, boys.
I mean, there is a way to wreck-ish it. And then, I don't know. We'll see. Okay?
We can do it.
I know you can. I have confidence in you.
It's
All
the
right, here
only
we go.
time he has confidence.
Won't be my fault. I'm not there, so
Trust me. And the bots are going, correct? Yeah, we can see them.
yes.
I can't see them on mine because
Yeah,
I've got them
I
on the
see 'em.
sidebar. Okay. Early show. I can actually go out and grab some meat tonight without
Right?
being the weirdo pulling it at 10:30. All right, here we go. 3, 2. Happy Friday and welcome to Sometimes You Crit, a TTRPG real play podcast. We are here for the 48th episode of season 2. My name is Jim and I am your dungeon master. I'd like to introduce you to all of our players along with a question of the week. The question is your character more of a leader or a follower, and why? We're going to go ahead and start off with Rebecca. How you doing, Rebecca?
Hey, Jim. Gilly in her head thinks she's a leader. So,
I feel that there is an implied but there.
but with her temper, she doesn't make the best leader. But in her head, she's the best leader ever.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Great. Let's go next to Cole. How you doing, Cole?
Hey, Jim. This one was kind of a hard one for me. I would say that Doran tends to be a leader, but I don't know if he would think of himself that way. I think he would more think of himself as somebody who'd step up when the situation needs somebody to step up than somebody who would naturally take charge of a situation. So I would say he
Yeah.
tends to be a leader, but it's not necessarily always by choice.
I feel that Doran's the leader in this group.
Mhm.
That's my feeling. I may be wrong. That's my
He
feeling.
might feel differently. That's okay.
That's true. Yes. It's
That's
okay.
okay. Gilly thinks she's the leader, so.
Validating your feelings. Next up is Chris. How you doing, Chris?
Hey, what's going on? Nico is a strong number 2 with very, very loud opinions, but he's always there to go, all right, hey, you want to do that? It's fine, we'll do that. Do what you want to do.
Okay.
Only until he gets annoyed or angry, and then he's a leader by just pure anger based alone.
So you're Gilly's leader.
Yep. It's those fiery women. I got away with them. Get red hair.
There you go. Okay. Next up, we have Mark. How you doing, Mark?
Hello. I don't think Trax is a leader, although his character classes are probably leader type classes, being high charisma, bard, paladin. But he's not a leader because I'm not. I've always been a follower, and I don't really know how to lead very well. But if you guys make me a leader, then I'll do it. But I don't really like to do that.
See, and I feel like maybe what you just said is there's some truth to it. However, in our other campaign, I feel like you're branching out, and I feel like in that campaign, that character is going to be a leader.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
Just a feeling. We'll see. And finally, we have Ian. How you doing, Ian?
Oh, great. So Pavel,
Great.
Pavel is definitely a follower, but here's the he's accidentally doing leadership stuff and doesn't know how to handle that, I think.
That's the most true thing ever.
Well, he
Exactly.
does his own thing for sure.
Like in his heart, like he's a golem, so he's like basically, he's built to follow orders, a servant basically, and that's what he used to do. Uh, and now he's, adventuring, so he's kind of finding himself making decisions on his own.
All right, great. Yeah. No, I agree with that. I think that he, especially when he became the little god in the blade, that changed him up a little bit. A little bit. We'll say. Okay, great. We still need ratings and reviews. We're going to mention at the end whatever podcast app you're using. If they allow you to give a rating and or a review, please give us one. We really appreciate it. We are also an affiliate for FanRoll. If you go to our Discord server on our Linktree, which is linktree/sometimes YOU crit, we have links to their site. If you're using the code use the code sometimes Y10 and you get 10% off your purchase. Every week, we roll for a recap at the end of the show. Last time it was Cole who kind of lucked out because it's a fairly easy-ish one to do. So, Cole, why don't you go ahead and tell us what happened last week?
Well, if I remember correctly, which I might not, we fought some giants. That was pretty much
Yes.
it.
And we almost died.
We almost died. We almost TPK'd. The whole goal here is we wanted the Flame of 1,000 Suns, which is a gem to hopefully disenchant and destroy the blade that Pebble is currently trapped in. And so we were sent to the Giants to win it from them, and they challenged us by a show of force to win it from them. And after almost dying all around, the last Giant surrendered and agreed to give us the flame.
He did, because you guys are so awesome and strong and everything, but it was really close to going the other way. I thought for a second there was going to be a little TPK action, but you guys made it through, so congratulations. Okay, so at the very end, like you said, I believe the last giant, who was the one that was wrapped in Trax's curse, correct?
Yep.
He was one that was wrapped in the curse. And he said something along the lines of, release me and I'll give you, release me and I will give you what you want. So that's where we're going to go ahead and start. You guys were on the field combat. I can't remember exactly if I can look at your characters. I think that there was a lot of damage all around. And you guys are in a sort of a fiery area, I would call it. Yeah, so what would you guys like to do?
We demand both the gem and how to use it.
Get this thing off of me! Get it off! Get it off!
Did you hear my prerequisites here?
I told you I would give you the gem. Now get this off.
Well, Trax, as a sign of goodwill, you want to take care of that, or?
Sure.
All right, so this is a concentration spell, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I
all
can
right,
just
so
blink
you're.
it off.
Yep. All right, so you are doing that.
Sure.
Okay. Roll initiative. No, I'm joking. Joking. Joking.
Hey, you got me.
Because I'm just looking at the thing here, and I don't think you guys want to fight a fire giant by yourself, or the way you're at in the condition you're in. You guys are a little rough right now. Okay, so yes, so he, the wrappings, the sort of mummy wrappings, kind of just poof away. I'm kind of picturing them sort of. You tell me, Mark, how do they go away?
I would say
They
they
just,
just,
like,
kind
disappear?
of shrivel back up, like in how they came out and wrapped around them. They just
Mhm.
reverse that process, so they kind of shrivel back into oblivion.
Do they come like back towards you?
No, they just wrap around him. They don't come out of me. They just come out of
Gotcha.
like from behind. Like wrap him up.
Gotcha.
type of thing.
Okay. All right. So they go off him and he kind of shakes himself loose and he looks at his his two compatriots who are dead on the ground, and he says, "You come for the gem." I just almost lost the name of it. You come from the gem, correct?
Yes, the flame of 1,000 suns.
Yes. And he sort of holds out his hand, and you see nothing in there. I mean, obviously the hand is on fire because he's a fire giant. Everything's on fire here. And then suddenly in his hand, or not so suddenly, you just see slowly this ruby red gem appears in his hand. It is huge. Like it fits in his hand. So I would say it's probably a fire giant's hand, maybe 8 inches by 8 inches or 8 inches by 10 inches. It's a huge gem. And he comes over to you and he reaches out to Trax. Trax is the one who was bothering him the most. Just take the gem and leave.
I take it. What do we need to say, or what's the command word?
That'd be really cool if I had that written down. Listen, I had other things written down, but I didn't write that down. I don't think that I had actually a word for it. So, what you must do is you place the gem on the magical item.
Yep.
Once you do this, it will affix itself to it, and then the immolation process begins. At that point, there is no removing the gem. Within 1 minute, both it and the magical item will be gone.
And it'll
So
release
this is a
whoever-
one-use kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, it is a one-use kind of thing for you. Yes, the flame will eventually reform here, and more suitable guardians for it will appear. But we were not worthy, so it is yours. Use it wisely. It is a extremely powerful item. And he's holding it out to Trax.
I grab it.
All right, probably with both hands.
Yes.
All right. It's not that heavy. I don't know if you think it's going to be super heavy or not, but when you grab it, it shrinks down immediately to the size of a gem, maybe an inch across.
Cool.
Something that would fit in your hand.
Very cool.
I had one final question for you, mister. The Sultan of the City of Brass mentioned that you might know of a way to get our friend out of a magical item before we immolate it.
I thought that the process of destroying the blade would release him. I thought it was
My
a hand
understanding
thing.
was there's a chance that we destroy our friend with it, and that the Sultan said that you might know how to get him out first.
Oh. Okay.
I don't really remember saying that as a sultan. And maybe I did.
I think you did tell us that destroying the blade with Pebble in it would destroy Pebble with the blade.
Right. So
I wrote
whatever
down 2 notes, and that was one of them.
when
Okay.
whatever item you put this on will be completely and utterly destroyed. So if for some reason there was something inside of that item that you did not want to be immolated, I would definitely make sure that it is not in there when you place the gem on the item.
How
Or the
do we do
flame.
that?
I do not know. I'm the keeper of the flame.
Do you know how it works then?
Well, that didn't really help us much.
Well, no, I know how the gem works. I don't know how this thing you're talking about works. I'm just saying
fair
that,
enough.
yeah, you have to, if there is something inside of a magical item and you want that something, then it has to be removed. How is there something inside of the magical item?
Have you ever heard of a bag of holding by chance?
Why, yes, of course.
You know how there's extra dimensional space in a bag of holding? Make it bigger on the inside?
Yes, yes.
So we're pretty sure our friend is trapped in an object like that, but the difference is we can't just reach in and pull him out. We think he's bound in some way to the object and confined to that space.
I'm not sure you know all of that. I'm not sure you guys know
Okay.
any of that
I think
because
the only,
all
thing, the, only
you
thing, the
know,
only thing I've communicated is, help, I'm stuck in the blade.
yeah, that's all you know is that Chris said.
That's fair.
Chris told you that he had said he was stuck in the blade. And that's about really all you guys know.
So we don't know if he's bound to the blade. We just know he's stuck in
You
it.
don't know anything about it.
somehow.
You just know that
Okay.
he was told by Chris, or excuse me, he told Nico. Pebble told Nico that he was, hey, I'm in the blade and everything's cool. That's about it. It was a pretty short
So-
conversation they had with him.
So, like a bag of holding, there's an extra dimensional space, and our friend is stuck in it. But as far as we know, we can't just reach in and pull him out.
Well, I think that is beyond me. I think that that would possibly be something you would want to speak to the Sultan about.
We already asked; it didn't really work. He didn't know.
He told us to talk to you.
I mean, I would not know how this I know how this item works. I know how that item works. I don't know how the other item works. I mean,
Well, we have to go back and talk to the Sultan anyway, right? Because he's going to take us to transport us to the location we need to go.
That's
why,
true.
yes.
So we'll have to talk to him. So this mission is complete. We got the gem, and we can go back and talk to the Sultan.
All right, and can you guys remember how long it took you to get to where the fire giants are?
It was less than a day.
Yeah, it wasn't very
Listen.
long.
I
You
wanna say it
hand
was like
waved and fast
8
forwarded
or
the whole
12
thing.
hours,
It was
yeah.
pretty much. I don't
We did a
remember.
short rest along the way, but other than that, I want to say it was like 8 or 12 hours, somewhere
Right.
in that range.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So he really doesn't know. I mean, I have no knowledge of this other item. I can tell you how this, like I said, if you what you were just talking about, if you were to place this on a bag of holding, everything inside the bag of holding would be destroyed.
Okay. Well, thanks for your help. We're sorry that we had to kill your friends here to get what we came for.
I mean,
But-
friends is sort of a loose designation here.
Occupational hazard.
It's occupational hazard. You're gonna go ahead and you're gonna guard the flame of 1,000 suns. You gotta break some eggs.
Fair enough. Well, thanks. I think we'll be off.
Okay. All right. So you guys head on out. I'm assuming. So I mean, you guys are in bad shape. I know that. And you were, I'm assuming, going to head back to the city. Let me skip back over to Pebble real quick. All right.
Oh, hey.
Pebble.
Mhm.
Rainbows, unicorns,
Yeah.
ball pits, all kinds of stuff going on inside this blade, I'm assuming.
Trampolines, remember?
Trampolines,
Trampolines.
exactly. There's trampolines everywhere. So, if you remember, you had said, or you were not notified, you were sort of got the idea that someone had started to attune to the blade,
Yes.
right? Forgot that's what I said. That somebody started to attune to the blade. That changes things a little bit.
If you want to correct it, now's the chance to do that.
Yeah, really.
Let's correct it. Let's correct it. Okay, so instead of somebody attuning to the blade, let's do this. You had felt, like I said before, that somebody had picked up the blade. All right. Now you are kind of feeling a little bit more like normally you can't see what basically was outside the blade, right? And even when
Right.
somebody picks it up, you can't like see through them or anything like that because they'd have to be attuned to it for that. but you also have connections to certain people.
Right.
You feel like your connection to
Am I starting to feel a new connection form?
it's not a new connection. It's a connection to somebody that is sort of amplified because that person is now holding the blade. You feel more of a connection to Faletti.
Oh. Oh. How do I hate? Oh no. I'm just so confused because Valetti's been on both sides of this. It's like I don't know what to tell her at this point if I can start talking to her.
You feel it since that thought just came into your head because Pebble says or whatever he's thinking. You feel like since you have a connection to Faletti and you feel that she is potentially holding the blade, that you could communicate with her if you wanted to.
Damn it.
You don't have to. I'm not making you. I'm just saying that you
No,
feel
I-
that the possibility exists.
I don't want to because if I tell her, I don't know if she cares. I don't like. If she learns that I'm in the blade and Pyre is not in the blade, I don't think that changes anything with her plans, for whatever they may be. Ugh. All right. I'll talk to Nico again.
Okay. All right. So you guys are leaving the mountain, the volcano, basically where the fire giants were at. You're going outside. You guys are all jacked up still. We haven't done any kind of healing or anything. If you guys want, you could maybe like step outside to do like a short rest. And while that's happening, we can do this. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
All right. So why don't you guys go ahead and while this conversation or whatever is going on, do all your short rest crap also. Okay.
Short rest. Okay.
All right. Okay. So go ahead, Pebble.
All right. So I'll reach out to Nico. Nico, you there?
Cool. Oh man, that guy hit me real hard. I swear to God, I heard Pebble again.
No, I'm here.
What?
I'm still in the blade. Where are you? I'm waiting.
It's just. Give me a second. I gotta catch my breath. His fire giants and the ruby and Thousand Suns. It's been a long day, dude. All right, what's up?
So I think Faletti has the blade. I think I'm feeling her carrying the blade around. I don't want to tell her that I'm stuck in here, though. Did you figure out how to get me out yet?
We're working on that. We figured out how to destroy the blade. Now we just gotta make sure we get you out of it. We did a. Go ahead.
That would be nice to get me out before you destroy it, please.
Absolutely.
But I
You're
feel
my
like
guy.
I should be heroic and say, if you have to do it, you have to do it. That's okay.
Oh, good to know. All right, I'll tell the boys. Hey, Pebble said it was cool. We could kill him if we needed to.
No.
We can't kill Pebble.
Yeah,
No, he said it was fine.
I'm not saying that. I can hear him, but
Oh.
only his end of the conversation, I think.
But he
Sure.
said it was okay. Well,
He
he
sounds
said
really
it's okay.
He sounds really torn up about it, but he said it.
If he said it's okay, then
If you have questions, though, maybe you should find Pyre. He's the one who's going. He probably can help figure out how to get me out.
That's a good idea. Let me Doran, where are you? Hey, oh Jesus,
Yep.
don't sneak up
What's
on
up?
me.
Kind of a
I
small
got-
guy.
I
You
got-
gotta look down.
I know. I got Pebble on the line here. And he's telling me he thinks exactly. We think
Pebble, hold on.
he's telling me he can feel Faletti has the blade. And a little piece of unsolicited advice was we should go see if we can find Pyre on a way to get him out. Because, long story short, he needs to get out. And I told him we can destroy the blade. He said he was cool with going down with the ship if he needed to, but I'd really not. I'd prefer not to do that.
Yeah, I would prefer not to do that either.
Well, on
According
the
to
bright
Pebble, he
side,
would
if-
prefer not to do that too.
I'm glad to hear that. I mean, on the bright side, if he does die and we kill him in the process, his soul doesn't belong to Asmodeus. But if we wanted to, we could have a little fun here. What if I cast Sending to Folletti and called her out on her bullshit hiding stuff from us?
I like calling Fletty out on her bullshit.
You know,
I like that
that's-
plan.
That is great. Let me see.
She needs to
Pebble?
be called out.
Yeah.
Pebble. So we're gonna try and do a little subterfuge, deception sort of thing. I really need you to kind of hone in on Folletti. Don't talk to her yet. Don't let her know. But we're gonna send her a message and call her out on lying to us about how she has the blade now and she's been playing both sides of the fence.
Okay.
So
I mean,
if
I
you
don't.
hear anything,
Okay.
just yell at me.
I can do that.
Okay. Is there anything in particular you think we should talk to her about?
No, I'm very confused. I still don't understand what she wants out of this all. I don't know what she
Okay.
gets by having the blade. Well, yeah, we do. She said she can be a leader, right?
Right. Yes.
But does the blade still have power without Pyre? Or am I now? what
I
she's
think you're
gonna
the guy
use?
now.
But I don't know what to do or how to do what Pyre did.
You just have to trick Pyre to go back into the blade.
You don't hear him.
No, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't help you with that. I don't know. I mean,
Okay.
maybe we can try and, like Pyre did to you, we can convince her to get in the blade, or we can try and get Pyre back in the blade.
Oh,
That was a good one, Trax.
oh,
Figured I'd just relay the message.
Thank you.
oh, yeah.
So, hold on,
Maybe
guys. Is it worth seeing if we can get Pebble to talk to Folletti a little bit? Maybe get her in the blade?
Oh, what if I
with,
pretend to be
promises of
Pyre?
power?
What if I pretend to be Pyre?
That's a good idea, actually. Well, we don't know if she's already talked to Pyre once. Hasn't she had the blade before?
Yeah, but you can do anything
No.
inside the blade. You can be just like Pyre.
You don't.
You can
hear
make yourself
Pebble.
into that. Oh. All right, I need to mute myself.
All right, no, I'll figure it out. But I think maybe if I could fake it till they make it. That's how they say, right?
That is the saying. I don't know if this one works here, but that's fine.
That's what the kids say.
Okay.
Children. All right, so we're gonna do some diligence on our end. We're gonna talk to Folletti. We're gonna try and scare the crap out of her, and maybe if you do the same, get her in the blade. We'll trap her and then kill her with the sphere of 1,000 suns. What's the name of this thing again, Doran? Gem
Flame.
spheres.
Flame.
Flame.
Remember,
Thank you.
sun, big ball of fire.
Flame of a
Well,
thousand
it's
suns.
1,000
Yes.
suns. I mean, I just assumed it was a given.
That's a lot of suns.
It's a lot of suns. How many you got in there?
I don't know, as many as I like, I think.
1,001 suns then?
I guess. I mean, I don't know if I can count that high, but sure.
Use your toes, bud. It'll be fun.
And he looks at us and he pops up a few extra toes. He's like, he can pop out toes like that. He's like, I got. They're still going. They're still going. This is a little weird here. I'm gonna stop now. I'm a little weirded out. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go have some candy now. Okay.
Okay, so who is doing what?
I am going to cast Sending to Folletti, but I wanted
Okay.
some advice from the group first.
Just give me before you ask that question real quick. I know you used a lot of spells.
I have a singular third level spell slot left.
Okay, so you have 25 words.
I am aware, and
Gotcha.
that is why I want to discuss with the group how to use them.
Absolutely.
So, guys, Nico, maybe you can relay this to Pebble, see if he has any input, since he's trying to be a god now and all. But do we want to just call her out that we know she has the blade? Do we want to threaten her? Do we want to try and make a deal? Do we just want to try and see if we can get her to give something up? What are we thinking here?
I like threaten.
She's been
Makes
upfront
sense.
about wanting the blade all along. I don't understand what her having the blade. I mean, someone just dropped.
Chris
out.
just dropped.
All right.
Okay, just let's just pause for 1 second. He
Yep.
just said that his Discord crashed, so we'll just hold on 1 second. We'll get him back on
Okay.
because I know it's messing up your placement
Yeah.
of everybody.
Yeah, if you want, I can go to break.
Oh,
just leave
no,
it
we're
on. Who
fine. We're
cares?
fine.
No.
It's okay.
Okay.
I'm now playing Trax. Gilly, or Rebecca's now playing Nico. Mark's playing Gilly.
That's interesting.
And I'm
It's wicked cool,
Corin's being
man.
played by Geark. It's okay.
Yeah, we got a raccoon or something.
I gotta park the car
In the yard.
in the yard. That's my best Boston accent. So
There you go. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, you guys can still discuss what you're going to do. Let's just wait till he gets back.
yeah.
We'll have to pop it around a little bit. No big deal. Discord happened. Well, it happened to me before we started. I locked up too. But there we go. I just heard him trying to come back on. We need more followers. If any of you are on here watching us, if you have anybody else who
Yes,
is on here, go ahead and follow
Hey, you're back.
Hey, can everyone hear me?
Yep.
us. Absolutely.
Yep.
All right. That was the weirdest thing. Sorry about that, guys.
No big deal. No big
No
deal.
worries.
Yep. Okay, so Mark was getting ready. Trax had started saying something. I can't remember exactly what it was.
I did. Oh, yeah, I remember what it was. I was just saying that Folletti's been upfront about wanting the blade all along, and now she has the blade. So how does this make her worse than or deceiving? I'm confused.
Maybe she's had access to the blade all along. If she wanted to go for the blade herself, why did she send us on after
A
it?
wild goose chase. I have no idea. That's a good question. Maybe we should ask her.
Realistically, she could have just thrown a net out to thousands of people to try and get the blade back in her possession. It doesn't really say anything.
But at the same time, if she has the blade and isn't telling us, and she sent us after the blade, then isn't she kind of putting herself like with a target on her back from us?
Yeah.
I mean, Gilly already hates her. Like,
I just
Does she
don't
need an
understand. Yeah, I don't see. I don't think she knows that the blade doesn't have pyre in it anymore.
she doesn't, which is kind of our trump card.
Uh,
That's
but,
the point.
But it doesn't matter to her. All she cares about is the power that the blade gives her.
Well, we're not sure of that. I mean, we are aware of a sect that is followers of Pyre. Like, if they wanted, like, the worshippers of Pyre, our friends, the restless jackholes, if they care about Pyre so much, then maybe they do care about where the power is, but also where Pyre is. We don't know what her relationship is with any of this,
Why would
other than that she's the head of the Assassin's Guild, and the Assassin's Guild traditionally holds it.
Right.
So the
And-
fact that she found a way to get the blade out of Mount Axstar when she told us nobody can get in is a little
Exact-
sus.
Yeah, I'm a little confused too because she gave us the control ring and the log and everything we needed to get access to the blade, and then she has the blade. So it's just, it doesn't add up. I really would. I'm interested to hear what she says.
So I guess, like, to me, I guess I can call her out and see if she wants to meet up and agree to terms to free our name and Lumbrelli. Clear our
Maybe
name.
we could ask her if she can figure out a way to free Pebble. 'Cause-
I don't want to tell her that Pebbles in the blade.
Yeah, but we want to free Pebble before we destroy the blade, right?
But we don't know if she's open to destroying the blade. I think that's
Well,
giving too much
We
information.
won't tell her that.
Then, okay, so we're gonna tell her that Pyre's out of the blade and Pebble's in the blade, and give up our entire hand about how we know that she's holding the blade.
Right, and because of that, we shouldn't even talk to her before we talk to the Sultan and figure out what we need to do to get Pebble out.
Or we can tell her about or we can talk to her and just not tell her about Pebble. Because what's the point? Like, if
Well, how would we know
what's
that
the
she
point of
has the
talking
blade?
to her at all? Then
How
That's
yeah,
the point,
exactly?
though.
That's what I'm saying.
is. So you're saying we shouldn't even talk to her? We should just go and beat the crap out of her and take the blade from her, and then hopefully the Sultan knows how to get Pebble out and go from there.
Well, I just think we should get more information from the Sultan before we show our hand.
But that's the point, though, is we're not showing our hand.
What are we gonna?
Unless we tell her Pebble's in the blade, we're not showing her anything.
We're showing her that we know something that we shouldn't know.
But she doesn't know how.
Exactly.
For all she
Also-
knows, I cast scrying and figured it out.
Yeah.
She
Also,
doesn't know
who
what I
gives a
can do.
shit? Right? Who cares if she knows what we know? We're
So-
gonna go try and take it from her anyways.
So you just want to talk to her to find out what?
I'm hoping to spook her and get her to drop something.
You think she's gonna
Information?
drop the blade?
Well, we can check if she does. We got a guy on the inside.
Yeah, but I can't talk to him. He has
Literally.
to talk to me.
Literally.
Wow. All right.
Fair
Well, I don't care. Whatever you want to do. I just don't know what we're gonna get out of it. But you never know. She might tell us something we don't know.
I mean, we do know that somebody that we know and that we trusted has the blade. Now, whether we trust her is a good idea or not is a different matter, but in the past we have trusted her and taken her word. And so at the very least, see what we can get. See what happens.
Okie doke. So what do we want to tell her?
She's an
I might just-
SAB.
I say let Gilly talk to her.
Yes. Excellent idea.
No, I
That's always worked out so well in our favor before. So yeah.
I think I'm just gonna go for it. It'll come. We'll see
Okay.
what I say.
All right.
I'm gonna cast sending.
Okay. You're casting sending to Faletti?
Faletti.
Okay. All right. Casting sending to Faletti. You have 25 words to convey all or none of what you were just talking about. So go ahead.
Hello, Fleddy. Nice blade you've got there. Want to meet up so we can discuss how we get to Lambrelli and clear our names? I counted 24.
Yep.
Wow. That was pretty good.
Please.
That's really good.
Ooh, yeah, tack on that, please.
I will tack on that, please.
You're going to tack on a please. Okay.
Just because Gilly told me to, yes.
Okay.
How polite is she, huh? Oh my.
So, how is Faletti? Because Faletti's way smarter than I am, and she has to respond in 25 words or less, which is hard for me to do because. Okay. Why, hello, darling. I seem to be in a little pickle.
11.
You took the Genoa, but never made it inside
20.
of the mountain. That's 23, right?
Yep.
Yep, 2 more.
I'm trapped.
Great.
Well, she says that she knows that we took the Genoa, and that we never made it inside the mountain, and says that she's trapped, presumably inside the mountain, which tells us a few things. One, she has contacts that are connected to the Genoa. And two, that she somehow got into the mountain without the Genoa. Or at least is trapped somewhere with the blade. And somebody got in and out of the mountain without the Genoa, which she said was impossible. I'm afraid I'm going to need a good night's sleep before I can ask more questions.
Fair enough.
Okay, so are you guys doing your short rest stuff
Yeah, I already
for
short
your
rested.
characters? Okay, yeah,
I
okay.
did.
Already
Well,
did
yeah.
too.
Yeah, I haven't
Alright.
done that yet. So
I know.
Yeah, you're the
Okay.
one with no hit points.
So, you guys are short resting. You're going to be doing that. So, Pebble, you, like I said, you feel that Folletti is in contact with the blade. And this has been an hour or so. And you're feeling a little bit more of a connection-ish to her since then. And you're starting to feel almost like an emotion, not words. You're sensing an emotion coming from her. And the emotion is fear.
I'm wondering if I should reach out to her now at this point. I promise I don't know what you guys know. Uh, all right. I'm
Tell
not
her
a
that the
good,
call is coming from in the house.
right?
Whatever do you mean?
No, literally.
All right. So Pebble feels Folletti's fear.
Now you can still talk to Chris.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I don't want you to think that that's cut off.
Nicolo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess
sorry, Nico.
before I before I hit up Folletti, I will check in with Nico.
Okay.
I'll say, Nico, you there? I think Folletti's scared of something.
Nico can't come to the phone right now. Please leave a message and I'll get back to you at your earliest convenience.
Beep.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding. I thought that was funny.
Okay.
That was unconvincing at best. What do you need, bud?
I think Folletti's scared of something. I can feel it, but
Really?
did you?
So
I
we
don't-
reached out to her.
Oh, okay, good. Because
And-
I didn't know if I should start talking to her or not.
Well, she told us she's trapped somewhere. We didn't get more than, I'm trapped. Thanks for all your exposition there. Really appreciate it. But we also know that she knew that we were on the Genoa and that we didn't go to the mountain. And she knows too much, or she knows more than she should, which
Can you
isn't
ask-
sitting right with me.
Can you ask him if that fear changed or if she was fearful before around the time we asked?
Okay, yeah, Pebs, have you felt this a long time, or is this a new emotion? Did she just start feeling this, or are you just aware of it now?
I think I just started to become aware of it.
Okay, Doran, he just became aware of the feeling, so we can't really say if we rattled her cage or not, or if she was always scared.
Just for your knowledge, Ian, it's that you are feeling the connection is becoming closer with her, and now it wasn't like I had total knowledge of her emotion and
Right.
fear popped up. It was now that the connection's building, you feel the fear in the connection.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Okay.
Okay. So if she's scared if she's trapped in there with the blade, but you don't know how she got in there. Is that's all you learned from her?
That's it. Yeah. So, I mean, Doran does the message spell. It's 25 words. We got the best we could out of her. But I can't help but feel that she's lying to us about either we're jumping to conclusions that she's in the mountain, or she's lying to us and there's a way in and out, and was using us to get the Genoa. She needs the Genoa for another reason.
All right.
There's
Okay.
too many questions right now.
All right. Well, you guys got the thing now. You're going to take the Genoa back out right now?
Yes, we are. Don't worry about the Genoa. We got it all under control.
Okay, good.
Drax didn't give it away at all. Don't worry.
Okay. Maybe I can.
Perhaps
Yeah.
give me 1 second.
Oh,
Doran,
okay.
should we see if he can reach out to Folletti and see if he can talk to her? Maybe we can get some more answers.
It would be an interesting game of what I imagine people in the future would call a telephone, to be able to talk to
Yes.
Folletti this way.
Yeah, yes.
But I'm not
Almost
sure.
as if it was
Let me write that down.
walkie-talkie.
Telephone.
Yeah.
I'm not
Buy
sure that
AT&T stock.
There you go.
I don't know that we know what side she's on.
Right, that's the problem. Gilly, Trax, do you guys have any ideas? Anything you want me to tell Pebble even?
About Folletti?
We know where you stand on Folletti, Gilly. We all know where you stand on Folletti. We're trying to help Pebble here. Do you guys think it's worth reaching out to having Pebble talk to Folletti?
No,
Why not?
because
Is
she
that-
can't be trusted.
Okay, yep, I should have figured that one.
Who can't be?
Trax?
She
What
will
a
take
level-headed
that
answer.
information
There it is.
and she
That's-
will
uh-huh.
run with it, and she will hurt our precious baby Pebble.
He's
Huh?
inside the
Yeah,
knife. He's not gonna get hurt.
We will figure out a way to hurt him.
The
You
only
know-
one-
I
Our
really
precious
hate this
baby
woman.
Pebble.
Jesus.
Precious baby
Pebble, apparently
Pebble.
you're a precious baby.
I think the only thing that can hurt Pebble is us right now.
Well, we've
Well,
been hurting
we're
her
not
for a
sure
long
what
time.
happens if that. We're not sure what happens if that blade runs out of juice.
And that
Oh, I can make more juice. It's fine.
Oh, okay, good.
Pebble says he can create more
You,
juice. I
you
don't
want the
know.
grape
So
drink or the
Pebble
orange
can
drink?
hear-
Apple juice and
For
orange
once,
juice.
I
And-
kind of agree with Gilly that that's a real possibility. We don't know where Folletti stands on this. Yes, she's been kind to us occasionally, but other times she's been willing to stab us in the back, and now she has a nice new blade to do it with. So
Same.
I don't.
Would it be-
I'm not sure if we should tell her that, and who knows who else might be listening in, or if she might relay that information to
But
help
Pebble's
her own
not going to
cause.
say, "Hey, it's Pebble. I'm talking to everyone else." He's
Okay,
right? I mean,
Nico,
It's Pebble.
you know how good Pebble is at
okay,
acting.
yeah. Listen, I'm just trying.
I'll just leave it at that. Acting like other people. He's trying to impersonate a god. It might be best that he just doesn't say anything.
I
Guys.
mean, I love Pebble, but it's Pebble.
Pebs, we got the utmost confidence in you out here. Everyone loves you and
do.
thinks you're doing a wonderful job. All right.
Bang up job,
Nothing
Pebble.
bad at all.
Oh, you
Bang
guys
up
are such
job.
great,
No
great
loss on
friends.
that Pebble.
You guys are such great friends. I know you're gonna come help me.
Listen, we're trying so hard to come get you, bud. In this instance, we're gonna say maybe not talk to Folletti for a few minutes until we come up with some a better game plan.
Oh, okay.
Sit tight, jump on a trampoline, have some fun, and we'll be there as soon as we can.
I can do that.
All right.
Okay.
So,
what's
do you
doing?
guys? What do you guys want to do next?
I think we got to go
We-
back
we
to
gotta-
Sultan.
We gotta save this dude. We gotta get there. He's freaking out, man.
Right. But he's in
Well,
the
we
blade,
can't-
and Folletti has the blade, and she's trapped.
She's lying.
What do we tell? What do
trapped.
we tell? What do we tell the Sultan?
Well,
Maybe
don't
we
let
can
me talk to him.
renegotiate.
I'm just
Nico?
a dumb woman. So don't let me talk to the Sultan.
Nico, I
Well,
think
now
you're
that
up
we've
next.
established that,
Okay.
Potentially, maybe we can renegotiate with the Sultan the terms of our original agreement and see if we can get the Genoa back.
we'll let you handle that one, bud.
Oh, I thought, okay. Okay. Never mind then.
Yeah. Oh, you don't like that idea anymore, do you?
I'm done making deals.
I'm just saying the last time I talked to one of these Afreed, it didn't turn out so well.
Me either.
Well, we
But I'm
survived.
just a dumb female, so
Nico, you're a fiery guy. You can relate to them
Yeah,
better than
you
any
talk
of
to
us.
him.
If
All
anybody
right,
can do
let's
it,
do
you
it.
can.
Yeah, totally. Total confidence in myself.
there.
I do.
Fireman to fireman.
I need a bucket, maybe a hose. I'm not a fireman right now, but that's my volunteer job on the weekends.
Do you have a spotted dog?
A what?
A spotted dog. A Dalmatian.
Oh, a dog. I was like, I don't have any dolls, babe. No dolls here.
dog.
A dog.
No,
A
yeah.
dog.
When did they add a W to that word?
Okay, so while this
There's
is going
always been
on,
a W in that word.
are you guys? So you're done with the short rest? Are we walking and talking while this is going on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure we were doing that. Okay, so you guys are having this conversation. You're walking and talking. Back to Pebble. Pebble, like I said before, you felt that your your connection was getting better, and you felt that there was fear, but it was like a background kind of fear, kind of thing. Hour or so into this, you feel that maybe not the fear has risen, but there is maybe the fear has risen. There's a feeling that something you feel has changed, that has affected the fear, and it has definitely stepped up.
Yeah, you're gonna make me talk to her.
I'm not making you do anything.
It's just too intriguing not to, though. All right. I can be Pyre. Right? Pyre. All right. I will reach out and try and talk to Folletti.
Okay. All right. So you reach out and you can sense her, kind of like you were sensing Nico. All right. So you sense her presence. You sense
Is this a
that she
potty
is
line? Can I hear
in
this?
possession to the. You cannot. You sense she's in possession of the blade. He can always talk to you back and forth. There's no reason me having you guys take off your headsets or anything. But you guys can't say anything while he's talking to her. All right.
Mark.
I'll mute myself.
All right. So I'll just put on my gruff Pyre sounding voice. What's going on out there? You're shaking me all around.
Okay. So hold on a second. I did not expect
Just came out your nose.
I did not expect that. That hit me. Oh God. Okay. So when you say you're putting on your Pyre type of voice, describe what you're trying to do.
I'm trying my best to sound like Pyre did. I'm trying to
Okay.
imitate his voice.
Okay. All right. So you've spoken to Pyre several times,
Sure.
and you are inside of the blade a god.
True.
And you can make yourself sound or look like anything you want to make yourself sound or look like.
Sure. I've got my voice changer on.
Okay.
Time to die. No.
Okay. So you said again, say that one more time. I'm sorry. It just struck me. It made me laugh.
What's going on out there? You're shaking me all around. That's what I said.
And So are you giving?
I can't feel they're actually moving the blade.
But you can still say that.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I said what I said.
So you said what you said.
So she
Um,
did
and
what
you
I
are doing
said.
this with the intention of her being able to respond, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna be faint because you don't the connection is well, maybe not. It's gonna be faint because she's in possession of it, but she's not attuned to it.
I mean, she's probably not holding on to her any more than Nico did at this
Right,
point.
right. I would say that you can okay, so it comes through to her. Who's that out there shaking the blade, right? And you sound like Pyre. Like your voice, like you're 100% sure. Like you are Pyre. You know the voice is Pyre.
Yeah.
And the response is, "Why, little Pebble, this is unexpected."
Pay no attention to the stone golem behind the curtain. My name is Pyre. Rah!
Okay. Okay. So the flame sound, like all the background stuff that I had before, right, is there, right? And she's, um, "W- what exactly are you doing, Pebble? This is no time to mess around."
Get off this line. This line's for emergencies only. um,
Are you trying to make me believe that you are? Oh, are you inside of the blade?
yes, but yes,
So you're still sounding like Pyre, right?
yes.
Okay. She says, "Well, I mean, I don't know what kind of delusion you're operating under, but it's pretty obvious by your voice that you are Pebble."
Don't I sound all rumbly grumbly like Pyre? You know?
No,
Oh,
no, you just sound like a little rock man who's trying to sound rumbly grumbly.
damn.
It's quaint.
But I got trampoline powers and everything in here. It's like I don't understand.
I think
Why?
that the god hat on you realizes that extends to the edge of this blade and not out of the blade.
Cool,
So
cool. My voice changer can't be heard outside there.
that's right.
Oh man, that's a bummer. But so okay. So yeah, I'm in the blade. We've figured that out that you know that. Now, why do you have the blade? Didn't you send us to get the blade because you couldn't get the blade? You know me, I'm a little simple and I need some explanation.
Well, you see, I can give you a quick explanation because we're on a little bit of a time constraint right now. See, within an hour or so, Pyre and his minions will find me and they will take the blade. And if you're inside of it,
Oh,
they will
jeez.
attune to it and they will bend you to their will.
Is that how this works? Because I've been very confused how this works.
Yes, you see, apparently you switched places with him and now there's a god walking the plane.
He told me, I talked to him though. He told me he's not that powerful right now.
Well, you have to understand, Pebble, that gods are almost infinitely powerful. So anything less than that for them is, well, weak. I assure you. Pyre on this plane, even without his godlike powers, is a formidable foe.
Okay. Well, I can still talk to my friends. Maybe they can take the Genoa to you and they can get you out of there. Um,
Well, you see, when you all appeared in Lambrelli, You can't expect the 150-foot ship just to pop into Lambrelli and no one notice. I did follow you upstream. At no time did you ever try to look for me or see if anyone was following you, which was weird, but whatever. And I had a little
I'm sorry, our
connection.
DM hand waved the whole journey. It was pretty,
No, I think that your DM asked you several times if there was anything you wanted to do along the way, and you said, "Nope, let's just go upstream." So yeah, so I was had a little ace up my sleeve, if you will. Had something I could connect to the Genoa, and when the Genoa was going to pop inside the mountain, I was going to pop inside of it too. Imagine my surprise when I popped inside of the mountain and the Genoa wasn't there.
how did you get in there? They didn't even get in there.
Well, apparently that was their destination. They just somehow screwed it up.
How did they do that? Who was driving the damn boat?
It must have been some powerful magical spell or something that made it alter its course.
Oh wait, I was driving the boat.
So somehow we have to figure a way out to destroy this blade before they get here.
Okay. We need to get me out of the blade. Do you know how to do that?
Well, maybe if you can explain to me a little bit. We're inside of an hour, by the way, just to let you know. But sure, I can try and talk to you about this. Uh, how did you get inside of the blade?
But I don't know. I was driving the Genoa.
Mm-hmm.
I was telling the Genoa to take us to the blade,
Yes.
and then I just said these words that Pyre told me to tell the blade to think about to take me to the blade, and then I was in the blade. Yeah, Pyre screwed me on that one, I think.
Yes, Pebble. I believe Pyre screwed me on that one is an apt way to say that.
You know,
Yes.
I don't think he's my friend like I thought he was.
I don't believe, I mean, he may still be. He may still want to use you and the power that you possess now, but
That's not quite being a friend, is it?
I don't believe I would designate that as friend.
Okay, well then here's the real question. What the hell are you then? Are you a friend or not? Because we have not been able to figure that out for weeks. We've been talking to you.
I have I ever done anything to
Yes.
you? What? What have I done? Give me an example.
Oh, I hate that's the worst. What have I done? Give me an example. Why you want receipts? You always want receipts.
Just like a woman. Give
All right,
me receipts. Tell me exactly what you did. Tell me what I did.
Oh, I'm trying to remember the specifics here. You kind of a lot of the shit that's happened to us is because you set us up to do stupid shit.
I helped you find the Genoa.
I mean, I'm sure you look good in your own eyes.
The Genoa could get inside of Mount X-Star.
Uh-huh.
You were able to figure out how to use it to get to Mount X-Star. Although it seems like we're missing somebody in here, but whatever. What happened to the Cardinal?
Oh yeah. The red bird lady. Yeah, she's kind of I think she's I think she's gone.
She's gone. Yes.
Yeah.
She's gone. Yes. Well, and then you were able to take the Genoa to go inside Mount Axar, and then you listened to an evil god
I thought he was my friend.
and got trapped inside the blade, and I'm the bad guy?
You maybe?
Oh, Pebble. Pebble.
Can I roll an insight check on this? Maybe. Can I try and
Sure.
can I try? I want to try and like. I don't know whether I'm being played or not. I still don't know.
Okay.
Even me, the player, I don't even know if you. I don't know if Ian knows you're playing him or not.
Okay.
Insight +4. Mainly because I just want to roll a damn dice.
I know.
That's a 2 on the dice, so 6 total.
I mean, you feel like she's telling you the truth. Look at the look on Cole's face. Cole's like, God damn. He was able to roll dice and rolled like crap.
Oh, the dice tell the story.
That's
I
what
trust.
they do.
I trust her. I gotta trust her.
There you go.
Well, what should I do now then?
Well, it seems like we are in a bind because I can't get out of the mountain with the blade. They are coming this way, and I cannot destroy the blade.
All right.
So if they get here,
Can-
as long as the blade is intact,
Is there any directions I can give them to direct them to you? I can talk to them the way I'm talking to you. And if they still have the means to transport,
I would tell them to hurry.
but I mean, I need like, give me your coordinates.
That's well,
Longitude and latitude. Come on, give me those numbers.
well,
They can
if they're
feed into
if they're
the GPS.
if they're taking the Genoa,
Uh-huh.
they've already attempted to take it inside of the mountain, so they can take it from wherever they're at to inside of the mountain.
Is that all I need inside the mountain, and that's good?
Well, yeah, the person who did it can do it again.
And I'm the one who did it.
Oh. Well,
Wait, can they? The reason we had to needed me because I was connected to the blade, and that's the thing we knew it was taking it to. But the rest of them know you, so maybe if they tell them to take the boat to you instead of the blade, that's the destination.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know how specific it can be. Inside of the mountain sounds like as specific as it's going to be because it was headed there to begin with.
All right.
I believe that right now I am what's called off the grid.
Oh, I'm in a blade that's in your pocket with you. So if you're off the grid, where the hell am I? Okay. I'll reach out to them and see if I can get them to come to your rescue, I guess.
Okay, well, it's our rescue because they can only destroy me. What will happen to you while you're inside the blade will be much, much worse.
Okay. All right. I'll see if I can. I'll hopefully get back to you in a little bit. You're
Ta-ta for now.
You're holding the blade, so I think you can just like yell at me, and maybe I'll hear you if you need to talk.
I will attempt that.
Okay. All right, and then I'll end that conversation and I'll go back to Nico.
Click. Party line.
Please hold. Click over to the other. Nico? No, it's still Folletti. Oh wait, no, let me try that again.
Wrong
You would think
number.
with all those godlike powers, you could have us all talk together.
I'm sorry.
one time.
I'm still getting used to this switchboard here. The lines are really weird. Right? Line ringy dingy. Isn't that the okay. Back to Nico. Nico?
Yeah. Hello.
It
always feels weird.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. What's up?
So I talked to Folletti.
What?
You,
No.
well, she kind of was feeling a little scared, and it was getting rough for her. And I was like, I was all grumbly like Pyre, but it didn't work. So she knows I'm in here now.
Great.
But
Okay.
but but she knew Pyre was out because apparently Pyre and the jackholes who work for Pyre are chasing her, and they're gonna get to her in an hour. So you guys need to go rescue Folletti, and you got an hour.
Okay. So quick recap for the group. You remember the thing we told Pebble not to do? He did it. Surprise, surprise.
Pebble.
Apparently Folletti's supposed to be on our team, and she knew that Pebble was in the blade. He said he did rumbly grumblies. I don't know what that is, but
Doesn't
Hold
that
on.
mean he's hungry?
potentially I didn't ask. I wasn't really interested.
Okay.
We're on a clock. We get an hour. We get to rescue Folletti from Pyre and the Jackals.
The
And
hell?
apparently they've been working. They've been in cahoots the whole time.
Well, of course, because they're jackholes.
Fair enough. But what we need to do is we need to get a move on it. We got a double time because we have an hour. That's it. 1 hour. And then sweet Pebble becomes no more.
You
And
guys,
Folletti's
all-
probably
you
dead
guys-
too. Not that I care.
You guys all know, by the way, that it is way, way, way longer than 1 hour to get back to the Sultan.
Yeah. Like, how the hell are we going to get to the Sultan and then get to Pebble and then rescue Folletti?
Yeah, I know. I'm having trouble with
Question
that one
mark?
too.
In an hour.
Why are you questioning Mark?
Rescue Folletti? Question mark.
Oh my god.
That had to be one of the dumbest jokes of the night.
You all laughed at it.
I've heard
It
that all my
got me
life.
just.
I'm sure
I mean,
you have.
And how do we even know that what she told Pebble is the truth? Because she's a lying bitch, and we all know it.
Whoa,
don't know any
that
of it.
escalated quickly.
But even if she is a lying bitch in this case, then Pebble's still not safe.
No, I know Pebble's not safe.
So we need to
Pebble.
keep
Yeah, Nico.
going.
Have you ever thought that Folletti might be a lying bitch?
What can we do in an
Maybe.
hour?
I know, I think I trusted her. I trust her.
All right.
But she said if Pyre gets the blade, then he can attune to it and bend me to his will. I don't like being bent anyway, any which way. And then I don't know what happens. She says
Alright,
we got to
okay.
destroy the blade. But I'm still in here,
Alright.
so we can't do that.
I thought you said we could. You know what? That's neither here nor there.
Well,
All right, we got an hour. We got to figure this thing out. I don't.
we
gotta
can't.
go.
We can't get to the Sultan or the boat until it's going to take a long time, more than an hour.
We do know though that time here works a little differently than time there.
Like, is it faster here than it is there?
I can't remember.
Please
That
help me,
was-
Nico
that was-
Sorokin. You're my
I
only
thought-
hope.
That was in the
Or-
Astral Sea. It was working differently.
Dorn, I thought you were like the smart guy. That's your role in this group. You're the
Do we
smart
know if
one.
time? Do we know if time here works differently than there, or if
What
it's
is
the same?
time?
Really?
I would say from Nico talking with Pebble and the passing of time and things going on with that you're feeling like it's passing at about the same rate.
Do you guys have a way back to the material plane within the next hour?
Nope.
I'm the strong one. You're the smart one.
Did we get any items that might help us?
I.
We have this
All
gem.
you have received is the gem right now.
Can the gem stop time?
No one has told you it could stop time.
If you'd like me to, I can sit down for 10 minutes and cast Identify on it and see what it can do.
Can you do that without spending
This is
10
like
minutes?
artifact level magic, right? I mean, you're not going to get much.
No, I cannot do that without spending 10 minutes on it.
Because we really
Moreover-
don't have 10 minutes to spare.
But we don't
Right,
know
but
that
we
we
don't
would
have
be
it-
able to, like, even if it's a one-use thing, we use the one use to get to Pebble. Then what?
That's true.
You have. Let's pause for 1 second because Cole has paused.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I just thought he looked real pensive.
Well, I heard his voice kind of go.
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
end, so,
Modulate.
yeah, we're just pausing.
There
Okay.
he is.
Oh, you're
There you
back.
go.
Yay!
Hello.
Where did you lose me?
The last couple words you said. That was it.
You were given the blue steel look when you froze.
Yeah.
If you can remember that.
Totally not going to help him.
Yeah, that was it right there.
That was it. Blue steel. Yeah.
I mean, unless we have a way of getting through to the material plane, I don't know any other way other than talk to the Sultan. Like, the Genoa was supposed to be our ticket out of here, and then Trax traded that to the word of the Sultan. So I don't know what we're supposed to do at this point. Like, had we been able to take the Genoa to the Fire Giants, things might have been a little different, but it's not. And so I don't know what to do here. Like, that's the thing. Outside of go to the Sultan and talk to him.
So then we better start running. Plain and simple.
Was there any way to travel faster? Because we're not going to make it there in an hour.
I'm praying.
Well, there is something else we're forgetting here, though. Unless gods have some special ability, he can't attune in an hour or immediately. It would take him 8 hours to attune, so we actually have 9 hours of time.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah, 'cause who cares if Faletti dies?
Faletti might be destroyed by then.
Yeah, but
mean-
who cares?
She's kind of our ticket to freedom in Lumbrelli, but we don't know if she's going to be killed either. Like, there's a lot of unknowns here.
Listen, but we don't know if she's gonna actually help us in Lambrelli either. This all now that you say it and make it sounds as if she's using us to try and save her ass. When at the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
I think regardless, if we get the blade back, we have a convincing argument to
Yeah,
clear our name in Lumbrelli. So that should be our primary focus.
All right, let's get to the Sultan. I feel like we've been walking and talking quite a while.
Oh, yeah.
Right. It was like 8 hours to get there. So
Oh shit!
yeah,
You're gonna
it's not
keep
like
talking.
no. I mean, you guys are not going to make it within an hour.
No.
Like, there's no chance of that. I
don't
mean,
know
you
if we're
guys
gonna
and you
make
guys
it.
know you cannot walk to where the Sultan is in an hour.
Right.
Right.
I just want to make sure you guys understand that. You know that, and you know that in order for you to use the gem, you have to place it on the magical item.
Yep. And get Pebble out sometime.
Which
in there.
means that somehow it would have to be in your possession to do it.
Yes, but we can't get it into our possession until we get to the material plane by visiting the Sultan.
Okay.
Unless there's some other way that we're just not thinking about.
Well, I mean, I'm just telling you right now what you know you can and can't do. You know you can't get to the Sultan in under an hour. So you can't walk there
So, Jim,
in under an hour. Yes, ma'am.
way back.
Oh my God. Episode 2. Yes.
I prayed to Melora at her temple, and I rolled, and you put it in and you said, "Well, we saved that for a
Oh
later day."
shit!
That was like episode 5 or 6, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that. I do remember that.
She rolled a 20, right?
Is,
I
Mhm.
did.
Mhm.
is it a later day?
So
I
what
don't
what
know.
are you what are you? I do remember that. So
Oh
what
man.
do you wish to try to do with that?
I would like to pray to Melora
Gosh, that favor. Right?
to see if there's anything she can do to help us in this situation. I need a big favor from my God.
So I'm going to let you roll a religion check. Now remember, you do have
DM inspiration.
DM inspiration. So
I'm
if you
gonna
wish to
use
use it, so you can roll a
Use 1, 2.
religion check.
Okay, so religion is. Let me see. It is blah, blah, blah. So it's a 17.
Yeah, with a 17, I don't feel that there's going to be any divine intervention. In my head, it was a total of a 20.
I tried.
No, that's, yeah.
To the drawing board.
So you're on the plane of fire. You're walking on the plane of fire. You have all the stuff that you had, plus you have the gem on the plane of fire. What would you like to do?
Give up.
Kiss my ass goodbye. Well, it's been real nice knowing you, Pebble. We spell.
I'm gonna pull out the compass that pointed towards the Genoa and just take another look as we're walking and see if I can reset it somehow.
You broke Jim's brain.
I love it when we break
yeah, I'm
brain.
like, okay, what do you mean by, what do you mean by reset it somehow?
So you mentioned previously at some point that this compass points towards a particular object, but it can be set to point towards a particular object. It's not like it always points at the Genoa.
Correct.
And so what I'm trying to see is if there's some way to set it to a different object, such as a portal to the material plane, that we might be able to do. Like if I reset it, see if it can point in a direction, give me the relative distance, see if it's viable.
So, he did break my brain a little bit. So, I would say yes, but I don't. I think you'd have to learn how to do it, which I don't feel would be a
Yeah.
1 minute thing. I mean, if you had told me like, weeks ago you were going to try and figure out a way and you were studying it and stuff like that, I would definitely say yes, you could learn how to do it. I mean, but you're trying to do it like instantaneously.
Yeah, I know I've studied it a little bit and tried to figure it out in the past, but I haven't done continual study on it. So I was just wondering if I could take a look at it and see if there's anything that stood out to me now that my intelligence has increased.
That is
See
true.
if there's anything more.
Okay, so why don't you do an Arcana check? And you also have DM inspiration. Just remember if you're going to use that.
I rolled the same number on both die, and it wasn't great. It's a total of an 18.
It's not bad.
So you are messing around with this, and you're trying to find a way out.
It's better than
And you're
I
like,
did.
I know that it has something to do with this, and I know that this damn device. And as you're thinking about the device and you're working on the device, you're all now inside of the Sultan's palace. Same situation as before. He's up on his throne in the middle. You're all away. And he says to the group, "You little one, come forward with the compass and the ring."
I step forward with the compass and
Nope. The other little one.
Nope.
One he
the
talked
other
to
little
before.
one.
Oh
I
shit.
give Trax the compass and the ring to give up for nothing.
They lift up their
Wait,
pole arms. Drax, you going out?
Sure.
don't
They
give
come
away
back
shit.
down. Okay. Drax takes a long walk. It's one of those like tick, 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 tick. Like he's walking for like 35 seconds or whatever to go all the way up there. So I see that you have retrieved the flame of 1,000 suns.
Yes. We battled bravely.
Ah, that is good. Now I will fulfill my part of the bargain.
What part was that?
Well, I will require the compass and the ring. And then I will send you to your friend.
Yeah, but the problem is that the gem will destroy the object that our friend is in, but we have no way of freeing him.
Ah, that is a pain in the ass, isn't it?
And that will kill him if we destroy it with him in there.
Yes, then you must get someone somehow to replace him inside of the blade. Because I feel like from everything you've told me, that the blade must have. I forget what I called it. Did I call it? Ian, do you remember? Did I say? I remember that you were sitting on the throne. Did I say you were like the king of the blade or the emperor of the blade? Or I feel like I said king of the blade.
Maybe. Probably.
I said yes. The blade must have a king at all times.
I see. Well, do you have any volunteers to switch with them?
Oh, my friend, you are funny little man, funny little man. Yes. No, now he reaches his enormous flame hand out towards you.
Before I give you this, is there something you can give us to help us fight off this pyre and gang? Because they're coming after the blade as well.
What do you wish?
What do I wish?
For? What do you wish for?
Protection.
I message
Stay above
Doran
Marshmallow.
and ask what do we want.
You know he can hear you whispering because you have to say message out loud.
That's fine. I don't care.
Okay.
I just want to get his advice. What do you wish for here?
Ring of protection.
If we could have
Our
something.
boat back.
That's what we're.
What'd
Um,
you say?
No, we need something
Our
other than the
boat
boat.
back.
Is that what you're saying to him?
Do it.
Yeah. I mean, we could use some other options. I mean, I'm tapped magically. We're still hurting. I imagine Pyre's more formidable than the Giants.
That's what you wish for. Some healing.
More than healing. Got something
Right.
to help us out in the next fight.
Ring of protection.
I don't think a ring
Yes,
of
I need-
protection's gonna do it.
Well, I need it.
She's very, very self-centered at the moment. She's very materialistic.
In other words, as
Why
long
don't
as
you
she
give
gets that
me
ring of
AC?
protection, you could die. Go ahead.
I know what I want.
I mean,
Hey, if you know what you want, you go for it.
Well, what we could do is say, let us take the boat on one more trip.
No. The boat is.
Because how else are we going to
Already-
get out of the place?
I told you, I will send you there.
You can send us there, but then we're stuck there.
Well, that was the deal. So friends for the Genoa.
That's great. I messaged Nico. What do you think? What could we possibly ask in return for the Genoa that would help us out?
I mean, take your time. It's not as if you have a ticking clock.
He didn't know that.
He just said it's not like you have a ticking clock.
Right.
Take as much time as you want.
I don't know. I have no idea. Can he give us a lift to where we need to go? can he get us there?
He can get us
Well, he's
there.
gonna get us there.
He can get us
Well, he's
there.
gonna get you there.
And that's it. And maybe if there's something we want,
Since
You
when have you
can-
guys planned ever anything more than that? That
Yeah.
step ahead.
I
I'm
know.
not talking-
I
It sounds
know.
like you're planning 3 steps ahead. You want to make the plan to get in and out?
I'm trying to make the best deal possible. Okay, so I asked him. I said, "We're exhausted, and we're going into a big fight. If you just send us there,
Ah,
there any
fighting.
way-
Yes, that is good.
is there any way you can make it so we're refreshed before we go back? I mean, we only have an hour before our."
I feel like
Pyre-
you only have 40. I probably feel like you only have like 40 minutes
Okay,
from now, but whatever.
we have less than an hour before Pyre gets there, and we need to get there as soon as we can. So, is there any way you can help us out by, some kind of long
Yes,
rest?
that
that's
is
really
but a
quick?
trifling. Yes. So I will send you to your friend. I will refresh you so that you will be as if, what did they say in the outside world? Have had a long rest.
Awesome.
I believe that is what the children say nowadays.
and one.
Yes, they
and-
do. They're
and-
wonderful.
And 1+1 ring of protection.
And a plus, oh, you drive a hard bargain. Bing! A ring appears in his hand, and he's got the one hand out, and he's reaching out with the other hand.
All right, we do the
Ring for a
exchange.
ring.
I do the
Okay,
exchange.
You do the exchange. Okay, so he says, now go back with your friends.
I go back.
All right, and he says, okay, I will now send you to your friend. But first, I will say this. You, woman,
Oh no.
when last you were here, you asked a question. Do you remember it?
I actually, no, sir, I do not remember.
Your question was,
Yes.
what do I want with the Genoa?
Oh, yeah, I did ask that.
Yes,
I did. Mm-hmm.
I will use the Genoa to travel the plains with my armies, to subjugate all of them and bend them to my will, burning the plains on the way. Ta-ta for now.
Wow.
So it's the end of the world.
Yeah, we really messed up. That's on you, Trav.
So,
Oh, great. Thanks.
you guys, first of all, click the long rest button.
Yay.
You're all long rested. Secondly, you find yourself inside a world of marshmallows and bouncy balls.
No.
And he did send you
shit.
to your friend Pebble, who you can now see. And that's where we're going to go ahead and stop tonight.
You gotta be kidding me.
It is
I
not.
knew it.
You're
I
such
knew
an
that's what was going to
asshole.
happen.
You're such an asshole.
Before we leave, however, we're going to roll to see who's going to give a recap at the start of next week's show.
Oh,
Oh my
man.
gosh.
Roll away, everyone.
I
And
rolled
I
a
even
4.
said it like I said it
did I.
twice. I said it twice. I was wondering if anyone was going to hear because I said it twice. I'm going to send you to your
I was
friend.
like-
I'm going to send you to your friend.
I was like, Jim's not gonna monkey paw them. He's gonna monkey paw them, isn't
Oh,
he?
he totally monkey pawed us.
Yeah, he knows who he wants to negotiate with. Me, because that's
And
completely
you
easy.
you guys do have a +1 ring of protection also.
And I give it to
He would've-
Gilly.
He would have given you guys a lot more if you'd have asked for it. Whatever.
That's what I was like. I was like,
no.
I'm sitting here going, why are you asking for just a ring of protection if you were asking for anything?
Okay, go ahead and let me hear some rolls. Not like, you know what?
15.
Well, yeah, we can have it from Ian.
I got a 16 on my roll, so
Okay.
I got a
What-
4.
I would say I got a 9.
I also got a 4.
Ooh.
Roll off.
Roll off, roll off, roll off.
What'd Mark get?
Yeah, I didn't
15.
hear that.
15.
Ah.
Roll the
Got it.
16.
Oh, shit, I got a 9.
Rebecca, yay! Rebecca is going to give us the recap next week. I can't wait to hear it. Whatever app you're listening to us on, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, GoodPod, etc. Follow us and please leave us a rating review, hopefully 5-star. Both are important to our growth. The higher rated a podcast, the easier it is to find it. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Patreon. We have a Discord. All those things are in the show notes. Please come on out. You know, if you're new, if you just listen to us here live on Twitch, you know, follow us on Twitch. That really helps a lot, so we can do a lot better things on Twitch. That's all we have tonight. Have a great evening. We will see you here next week. And remember, sometimes you crit. Goodbye.
Bye.
Everybody.
Okay.
wow,
We're
And we
screwed.
hardly rolled any dice.
it's true.
My only roll tonight was for that.
And to tell you the truth, I was trying to. So my idea was that you guys were basically going to try and like maybe call out to the Sultan or whatever, and then Rebecca comes up with, "Hey, what about Melora? Cool, let's do a roll." Fails a roll.
Yeah, but you
then
wanted a
Cole.
20.
Yeah, Cole. Oh, what about this? You know what? Let's give it a shot. Fails a roll. I'm like, oh my gosh. But that roll, I figured, was enough to get the Sultan's attention.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Great.
did not have it exactly going that way. Had an idea. I thought at first, the way you guys were talking about it, that you guys were going to end up with Faletti. Because the way you were talking about it was, hey, we need to go rescue Faletti and da-da-da.
That's what I was trying to get them to do.
Right, and that's what you guys were talking about. But then when it got back to the thing, you guys just
Well, we
Wait,
saved,
you
we
saying they
saved
ended up
Pebble.
with-
All up as usual.
This is the
They
last
ended up in
time
the
Mark
blade because of
negotiates
their
for
choice
us.
of words, or because of your monkey pawing them.
no. Hold on a second. You're throwing around the term monkey paw.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Originally,
Oh, you don't know the story of the monkey paw?
No.
go ahead and tell them the story of the monkey paw.
it's just a basic. You wish for something, but you get the most literal and worst possible
Yeah.
interpretation of that wish.
Right, but when
You wish for your grandma you wish for your dead grandma to be back and she's a zombie. You know
Yeah.
that kind
Right.
of
so when you guys originally went and talked to the Sultan, you did not know where Pebble was, but you asked to go to Pebble. So that was the original plan. Then when you went along the way, you got inside. Then you found out that you got the word that he was inside the blade. So your original deal with the Sultan was to go to where Pebble was. And that's what he did. And I said it a couple times. I was wondering if you guys were going to try and like get him to change it, but no one spoke up. So yeah. So this will be fun. Right?
great fun.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
going to be fun. It's going to be
Gonna
fun.
great.
Yeah. Now you're inside of the blade.
I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me.
You're inside of the blade with the thing that could destroy the blade and everything inside of it.
See all these trampolines around us. What the hell are those?
Exactly. You guys, wait. There's trampolines. There's marshmallows everywhere. It's crazy.
Sunshine,
See Pebble just floating
lollipops,
around
and
everywhere.
rainbows.
That's right.
Well, isn't the blade like that much more powerful now that all of us are in here?
I don't know. We haven't
Well,
determined if you're all
we
powerful like me. Now I have
Like me.
now I have subjects
You
to
have
rule
minions.
over.
Right. Now you have minions. Oh, and I'm sure that that's not going to affect the way he thinks about you guys at all.
Oh no, not at all.
Not sweet baby Pebble.
Sweet baby Pebble. Baby Pebble, why would he do that? I'm going to stop these recordings now.
All right, I guess we're ending the stream then.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. I completely forgot. Yeah.
All right,
Well,
bye.